Hello, I'm Dr. Gregory Rogers. I used to be a flight surgeon for the United States Air Force and for NASA, Chief of Aerospace Medicine at Cape Canaveral Air Force Station. One thing that I would like to address right now is that there are so many stories and competing stories about what all is going on with 3I Atlas. So I want to add my 2 bits to it. I don't want to focus on all of the different strange anomalous things that so many other people have brought up, especially Dr. Avi Loeb, but I want to discuss just the chemistry. When I worked with the space program, I knew about the chemistry of the space shuttle, the deep space satellites we were sending out, the Hubble Space Telescope, even the chemistry of Voyager 1 and Voyager 2 are well known. One of the characteristics of our spacecraft is that they have nickel alloys that they are made of. And the reason we chose to make these alloys useful for our spacecraft is because they are so adaptable to the space environment. Iron, on the other hand, is not. So we don't put iron into any of our spacecraft. Well, when we study the chemistry of 3I Atlas, one of the things that we see is that there's no iron there appreciably. But there are nickel alloys that are very similar to the nickel alloys that we use in our spacecraft. When the universe creates iron, it also creates nickel, and when it creates nickel, it creates iron. And so they are always found together. If you look in any asteroids, comets, interplanetary devices, or even the planets themselves, you're always going to see iron and nickel at the same time. We as humans have to go through a strong manufacturing process to separate the nickel from the iron. And then once we have the nickel separated, we can use special processes to create the nickel alloys that we use in our spacecraft. Well, when we study the 3I Atlas, we're seeing the same kind of nickel alloys that our spacecraft would give off if they were entering the solar system of some distant star, and an intelligent life form there was monitoring our spacecraft. They would see the same kind of nickel alloys being given off by our Voyager 1 and Voyager 2 spacecraft. So when we see these kinds of things and people continue to say, oh, it's just a comet, it's a natural comet, except that it's not doing natural things. When we look at the chemistry alone, this is a very troublesome aspect of what we see. If these are nickel alloys being used for 3I Atlas for the same reasons that we would use it for our satellites and space probes, then that means somebody manufactured it, because iron should be there and it's not. Nickel alloys should not be there, but they are. So I want to point this out specifically because I find it as a very important finding. And so as a member of the International UFO Bureau, I wanted to put this information out. Thank you very much.